Hello, everybody, and welcome to Inspiring Change, the interview series where you get a chance to meet the members of the wellness universe. People who are out there every day doing amazing things. And today's guest is no different. Please welcome Bonnie Sheldon. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Shari. Good to be here. Thank you.
Of course, so excited to meet you and to have you here. Why don't you go ahead and tell our viewers what your Facebook page is and what is your mission behind it?
My Facebook page is Spirituality Fountain, and my intention, my mission is to send love and joy.
Oh,
To,
that's
to send,
it.
yes, I post inspirational and motivational messages and information about a spiritual path and how whatever we call a spiritual path might be. It could just be a life of self-observation. Back to Socrates, an unexamined life is not worth living, but just a life where we watch ourselves and guide ourselves and develop certain values and live by them, that this is the best way to live a life of joy, a life
Wow.
of joy and peace.
So how did that start? Has wellness always just been part of who Bonnie is? Trying to help
Well,
others?
the page is a year and a half old. It has a long history, yes.
Uh-huh.
I started my career as a choreographer and dancer in New
Oh,
York City. Yeah, for 12 years. We toured nationally and internationally. It
very
was great.
cool. Very
And
cool.
the after I just started that work for a little while, I got very attracted and interested in body work, all the dimensions of body healing, and I started also a healing practice at the same time in my loft in Soho, body centering with just a myriad of body centering techniques and methodologies, from Tai Chi to Iyengar yoga to just every sort of thing I could discover. And then I moved into dance therapy, and I was healing in that way. And I worked at the psychiatric unit at Bellevue Hospital. And then I was touched with sacred dance. And my life was just moving sort of from performing into healing. And I had always seen the light in people, and
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to grow that light. And that became more and more my mission. And over that time and through those years, uh, I I saw over 7,000 clients.
Wow. That's a
Yeah.
lot of light. That's a lot of light.
And that those are individuals, and there were groups. But then I was stricken with a rare sister illness to lupus, and I mean really stricken. 15 years paralyzed in a hospital bed.
Wow.
I could not move, and I it was very hard. And with a lot of prayer and a lot of help and a lot of body work and a dear husband,
Mm-hmm.
I very slowly moved from that wheelchair, from that hospital bed into a wheelchair. And I was always active. I always wanted to still be helping people. So at that time in my life, I was doing work with disability. I was a disability spokesman from the hospital bed for the National Council of
Wow.
Churches. I had a radio show,
Wow.
and I also had two blogs, major blogs, that I pre-ADA and post-ADA, and explaining the Disabilities Act to people and advocating for it. And then I moved into a new stage of wellness where I really thought I could get well. I had been in hospice 3 times and told over and over, but by now stretching into the multiple, almost decades, it became apparent that I was going to defy everybody's expectations, and that I began to study more things for my own wellness, including EFT and matrix reimprinting.
Mm-hmm.
And I just discovered that shamanism, some shamanism techniques. I became very involved in shamanism, Tibetan Buddhism. My world just began to open.
Wow.
And I started to coach people, but while I was in recovery. And
That's
then I thought, okay, my message is no longer about disability. It's about that light I first saw. And
mm-hmm.
I want to start sending that message out, but I don't want to be yet. I'm not ready to be a public life coach.
Mm-hmm.
So I started the page. And that was just to say, this is what I had to say.
Right. I have to say, Bonnie, You're inspiring me right now because so many people who would have gone through what you've gone through wouldn't be exuding the joy you are right now. And it's so obvious that you do the work and that you've done the work and that you're spreading the joy because it's just flowing out of you, like as I listen to you. No, and it's super inspiring. You're your own like story. I mean, you are the perfect person. I know that's a strange thing to say, but yeah, I'm just really inspired by you right now. So tell me, as I'm inspired by you, what inspires you?
I'm inspired by, well, my husband.
Mhm.
We've been married 30 years, and I've been told over and over and over again by medical people and everyone, uh, a lot of guys leave. When you get that kind of diagnosis and
Mhm.
prognosis, they're not around. And 3 times through hospice, the last time he chartered an air ambulance to take me to an alternative clinic that had a 90% success rate with terminal illness. And he's just been here as my caregiver, Emmy
Blessed.
award winning filmmaker who gave up his career to take care of me. He's just been
Beautiful.
there for me always. He is a major inspiration. His inspiration is his guru, Master Kirpal Singh from India,
Uh,
who initiated him way back in the, I guess, early 80s. And they meditated in the Ganges, in the northern Ganges together at his ashram. And so I was then initiated by the successor when I was very ill, Master Darshan Singh. And my guru is always an inspiration to me. As he teaches, I'm really just teaching his teachings.
right. I hear you. Beautiful. How blessed you are. So tell me, if you were given an opportunity to be able to share a message with the whole world, the whole entire world's listening to you right now, Bonnie. What is the one thing that you would want to share with them?
Everybody has a light inside. Each of you has a light. And we're here to shine our own lights and to help other people shine theirs. And there's nothing else that matters, because when you shine someone else's light, it's the best feeling in the
It
world.
is. It is. Bonnie, tell everybody where they can come find your light.
Oh, well, that's the wonderful thing, is that there has been such a great response to Spirituality Fountain that people have just begged us, and we are going to launch a website, and I'm going to be offering my coaching services and mentoring services publicly now.
Awesome. So what is
Start
that?
July.
Is there a
Start,
link? Oh,
yes,
okay.
start July 15th. And we'll have a newsletter, the website, and I'll be
Perfect.
available. Yeah,
Fabulous.
very exciting step.
Thank you, Bonnie, so much for everything you're doing and for being part of the wellness universe. We honor you.
Oh, thank you. And thank you, Sherry, for everything, you and her, Anna, and everyone at the universe. It's
Take
great.
care.
Thank you.
Bye.